Okay, well, my name is Michelle Gauguin, and I was raised in a fairly good home. My parents both worked, and I had a good childhood. And as I got into high school, I was pregnant very young, had my first son, and at that time I had to leave high school, and there was a lot, back then it was frowned upon to have a child at 17, but I kept the child and raised him the best that I could, and I started to get into a little bit of alcohol, and I kind of, instead of it being weekends, it started being kind of every 3 or 4 days, and then I noticed every evening I was kind of needing a glass of wine or a couple of beer, and went on and got married, and from there, had a second child, and 10 years later, I had 4 boys, and I ended up dating somebody who was kind of a bit of a partier, and I had drank so much for so long that it was boring to me. I wasn't finding relief in the drinking. So I started volunteering a little bit at Romero House and working on my health. I started gaining weight. I went to the regional hospital and told them I was crazy because I really thought I was crazy. And they did a lot of work on me there and sent me to mental health. And I met a wonderful doctor, Dr. Usda there. He was fantastic. And I was diagnosed bipolar and properly medicated. And after that, things really started to turn around for me. So I went in and I took Power Up, and it was fabulous, fantastic. It was just amazing to see how well 12 women could go and sit in one room and bond the way that we did, learn about ourselves the way that we did, everything from financing to budgeting to healthy relationships, unhealthy relationships, a little bit about cooking, consumerism, but most of all, leadership. It was a pretty tough time. I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy by any means, but I'm someone that definitely shows that you can be, not just hit your bottom, but I mean be 10 feet down and still come up on top. Our community is not truly great until it is great for every woman.